Good afternoon, everyone. Steve Georgie here from Allendale's trading floor. It's February 11th. Markets were lower today. Follow through selling from Friday's close. Found some more selling here today. Corn pulling back to go revisit that $7 area. And we were able to close above that here today, down 6 3/4 cents, and still have a little bit of support there near that $7 area yet, so continue watching that. But beans down 21. They were down most of the session, and that's exactly where they stayed. Not finding a lot of support yet. Charts look pretty bad yet, and I guess we'll see if we get any kind of turnaround Tuesday type attitude for beans. But still watching any type of exports or any kind of demand shift here for beans. We've seen strong export sales over the last several weeks, but they are getting a little bit more rain in South America. Argentina and Brazil looking for some decent rains here this week. That's what's keeping some pressure yet for beans. Now, wheat pulling back about 14 cents today. And that's, still looks pretty negative there for these charts. We did have USDA come out with their baseline projections today. Basically, those are numbers that they put out for budgetary purposes. They do have they've got their yearly projections they put out at their conference coming out here next week. But these numbers certainly were bearish today. Not to say that they're going to, we could see them change here next week at their conference. But they stretch them out over 20 years just for budgetary reasons. And they came out negative with corn somewhere closer to 2 billion carry out, beans with an increased carry out, and same thing for wheat. So that helped pressure today as well. Don't get too wrapped up in these. These are going to change. But they did come out and they were a little bit negative. As far as any of these outside markets today, not a lot of movement for the dollar, up about 5 cents today. Did have a strong week last week, closing strong, and was able to kind of push a little ahead here today. But crude oil up $1.30, so that's continuing its uptrend. We did go down last week and hit some support, and now trying to recover from that early this week. Still looking very strong at this time. As far as the livestock, cattle had a sharp move lower early today. It fought all the way back, up 20 cents today, $1.20 off the lows. So we went down on a lot of these charts, right down to the last support areas, and now we're off of that. Could look like a double bottom on these charts if we could still see a couple days here higher. But box beef coming in kind of mixed today. Choice up 27. You had select down 54 cents. So continuing to see this sloppy trade for this wholesale beef, and still not finding any strength with that. Cash cattle will be the thing to watch this week. Can we turn this thing around? Can we get some strength out of here? Got to watch that cash. That's going to be key here this week. As far as the hogs, up 30 cents. A lot of back and forth trade here as far as the cash markets. Cash markets have been down last week. A couple weeks ago, they were very strong. Took almost everything back last week. We've got to watch that here, but we may be in for another 2 weeks of this sloppy trade and very choppy type attitude. So watch for that. We'll see what happens, but we were able to gain a little bit here today, up 30 cents for those hogs, and we'll see how we go here throughout the week. But tomorrow with the grains, we do have some support yet on corn at that $7 level, $14.30 yet for those beans, and then right at $7.40 here for wheat. So watch those levels overnight. If those get taken out, probably going to see some more downside tomorrow. So we've got to look at trying to hold those. But give us a call over here with any questions that you have. We've got a road series coming up. We're going to be on the road this coming week, or I should say the next weekend. And if you're able to make it in any of these locations, you can take a look at them right there online. Feel free to register. Be glad to see you guys in person. And we're going to have meal provided for you as well, and showing you guys and giving you our 2013 outlook. So take a look at that. Be glad to see you there. Do that right online at allendale-inc.com. But I hope you guys had a great day today, and we will talk to you tomorrow. Take care.